I am going to quick check that the stream is in fact working. And then we should be good to go, guys. Twitch, my channel, go live. My channel should be live now. Why is it using the image from Calico? See if this is the audio is working, and then we'll start playing. Hello again. People watching this later, because I don't think I have anybody in the stream right now. People watching this later. This is my cat Odin. He is very handsome and good. Though he is also sometimes stinky and naughty. But this is the price we willingly pay to have such a handsome boy in the house. Isn't that right? Alright, sounds like the audio is working. So, we are back in the land of Calradia with our good friend Hawk Wolfblade. Apparently I have a hideout that I need to go get. I don't really remember what. So much has happened since we played last, and yeah, I've been having a time of it. But that's not Hawk Wolfblade's problem. So off we go. I'm at 38% health. Let's actually heal up and rest here for a minute. I've got a decent amount of money. So I'm doing okay on that front. How's my party looking? Let's just do a little check through and see how everything's going. I remember that I made a friend. Right? Yes. Denoric the Brave is my friend. He's just a melee fighty boy. I think I specifically remember him being a melee fighty boy. So let's trade real quick and make sure that he is moderately well equipped. He's got an iron arming sword, and what is he riding? If landing coursers, he's got the courser, but he doesn't have a saddle. So let's just get him a nice cheapy saddle. Yeah, Northern Light Harness is a good option for you. Is that as good as what I'm wearing? It's better than what I'm wearing. Let's get a Northern Harness for me as well. Sell those. He's wearing pretty horrendous armor, so let's see if we can get him something that's perhaps a little bit better. Sure, this is less than 1,000, so let's get him that. Can sell his tunic. It's literally 0 armor. Do I have a better option, though? 8 and 4. I mean, I'll take it. In fact, that's probably... I need to wear that, yeah. I am immediately spending all of the money. He's got an acceptable helmet for now. He's got that. He's got a sword. Let's get him a shield. What am I using? I'm using the regular kite shield. I suppose he could have the iron-rimmed one, which is, for whatever reason, less good than a regular kite shield. And then I think he's decent at polearm as well, so let's get him a spear. I don't really care to... Yeah, he can have the same Western light lance that I've got. I don't super care to kit him out super well. I've only got 3,200 money right now. Or, sorry, about 3,400 left after spending all of this, and I don't have anything else to trade. So, I think this is a good situation. Yes. Correct. Now, normally at this stage of the campaign is when I would start trying to build up money towards... Oh, I still need to rest here. I would start trying to build up money towards getting, like, a workshop or something. But Hawk Wolfblade don't pay no taxes. And I feel like if I were to have a workshop, that Hawk Wolfblade would probably be paying taxes on that workshop to the government, and that is unacceptable to him. So instead, I will probably not have any passive income at any point in this campaign, just on principle, which I know is stupid, but hey, you know, I'm doing a bit of a role play for this campaign. Yeah, it has been a day for me. It's probably been a day for a lot of people right now. Things are complex and difficult in the world right now. How am I doing on footmen versus crossbows? I've only got one landing levy crossbow. We should do something about that. I've got 6 spots, so let's take the Battanian hero. Why not? Can take the hillman. Can take the brigand. Yeah, because these guys will eventually become some of my banner knights. I don't know how I'm ever going to get my leadership up if I can't join a faction. But we'll see. We'll see how we do this campaign. Maybe I declare myself king of a place. The Wolfblade would not necessarily be opposed to that. High enough on the health now. I'm willing to do this this bandit lair. Meet Radagos with his no poly. Come on, game. There we go. There's those good textures popping in. All right, wait until nightfall to attack. Attack. All right. So I want to take Radagos. I probably don't want to take my Vlandian sharpshooters. This is probably a job for my melee infantry and my Imperial veterans. Brigands probably aren't bad. I'm going to be fighting brigands. And then maybe I just do Battanian warrior and then Vlandian footman. I'm just going to tell my men to follow me and just charge in because I don't have missile weapons, and we're just going to see how this goes. But yeah, hope some people join soon. Messaged a couple of friends. Alright. Follow me. Fire at will. Let's do this thing. Probably just gonna stick with the one-handed sword for now. Wait, this is the Sea Raiders map. This is a Sea Raider map. It looks like it may even have been touched up perhaps a little bit, unless I'm imagining it. But I should be fighting mountain bandits. That's the color of the emblem. I suppose we'll find out. That looks like a mountain bandit over there. Nope, that's a Sea Raider. Okay, I suppose it's fine. Don't hit me. Ooh. Don't hit me. Oh, shield, thank you. Don't! Oh, good jab, whoever got that. Hopefully my guys are picking up jabs as they go. The ones that they missed with. Alright. I would love to get your armor, sir. I'd love just a chainmail shirt. Love to have some armor that isn't just fabric. Not to discount fabric armors. They can be quite robust, but not going to act like it's better. It's anywhere near as good as chainmail. Well, I'm never going to keep up with my men, so they're going to catch these guys that I don't know where they are. That they magically know where to go to. Maddie will be here fairly soon, by the way. Anybody watching this after the fact and wondering, Maddie is at work right now. She should be done by 6:30 and on her way home pretty soon. So she will be joining us pretty soon. Yeah, it's been rough. I mean, I don't know any way of acting like it hasn't been an absolutely unprecedentedly bad week for like America. And I don't know. I perhaps have been a little bit too glued to doom scrolling, but I can't help myself, and it's just been rough. And now this guy looks like a step bandit. This is all messed up. I shall duel you. Get wrecked. I gained a level for that. The Hawk Wolfblade always prevails. Whoop. There goes my headphones. All right. Yeah, and then he executes him, blah, blah. All right. Do I care about getting Sea Raiders? I mean, Druzhiniks are pretty cool. They're not exactly what I'm going for, but I feel like Hawk Wolfblade would still be down for Druzhiniks. Okay. Landian Sergeant leveled up. Hillman leveled up. Alright. Teamwork. Give me that 1 grain. Alright. Was hoping for some weapons to smith down, but I guess not. There's apparently my brother. Alright. You're a criminal, but you did help me out. Goodbye, Radagos. Okay, so now I want to try and pick up my brother if I can find him. Landian Sergeants just look super cool to me. Maybe I'm just a sucker for like kinda like mid smack dab in the middle of the Middle Ages armor with like the mail and just the beginnings of plate armor and complex helmets and stuff like that starting to come in. But I feel like the Landian Sergeants look really dope. Especially with their gigantic kite shields. Anyway. You should be here. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm ever actually going to be able to use these bandits to the best of their abilities, but whatever. I'll still take them. At the very least, as I work my way around and get renown. Oh, is my brother here, Tavern District? Nogand, yes. Apparently my brother's name is Nogand. Yes, take hero to party. So now I've got my brother here. What are you good at? Oh, yes, I leveled up. Let's do something with that. Just keep cranking up the smithing because I know that that's going to be the thing that actually gets me financially stable first and fastest. All right, so you're good at basically being a general of another army. You're good at basically every form of combat, so I might as well put you on a horse. And then... what do I give you? Certainly a one-handed weapon and a polearm. I guess maybe throwing as well? Don't exactly have a lot of money or equipment for you. What are you riding? Sturgian Trotter. Okay, that's fine. You can keep that light harness too. Here's a... oh no, you've already got a actually moderately good shield. Highland Spiked Club is pretty terrible though. Let's take that away and see if I can smith you a sword. I've got a decent amount of wrought iron. I've got some hardwood. I don't have much hardwood or charcoal actually. Maybe they have some hardwood here for me to buy. Yeah, give me that hardwood. Go to smithy. First off, let's get rid of that. Do that. All my smithing is 24. Oh, it's all happening. It's all coming together, you guys. Iron broadsword blade. What are my other options? I don't have steel, so I can't do anything higher tier, unfortunately. So yeah, let's make my brother a broadsword. Big as I can make it. With, I guess, the ridged northern guard. Oh no, this one. Small to make it move quick. Yeah, that's just better. Let's get the extra reach. This is just going to be a dirty great chopper, isn't it? 66 seems to be the best I can get. I mean, I'm definitely not... yeah, I don't have Thamaskeen steel, so I can't give you that pommel. Alright, yeah, let's just make a crummy little sword for my bro. Gain me the skill point in smithing that I needed to get to the more efficient charcoal making. Efficient charcoal maker. Absolutely. Let's go back into the smithy and refine up the rest of the charcoal. Okay, let's give that to my brother. Actually, wait. It's way more damage than his sword. Let's actually give it to him and then make another sword by breaking down his sword. And I even learned a new type of blade from that. Yeah, let's give him another one-handed sword. Iron broadsword blade. Tapered. Doopy-doo. Derp-doopy-doo. Derp-doopy-doo. Alright, what am I missing? I need one wood. Why do I need one wood? Oh, because it's a wooden one-handed grip. Fine. That sucks. Alright, gained some more points in smithing, and got another crummy sword. Cool. So these are just actually for use. If I wanted to grind smithing, what I would probably do is actually make like two-handed swords, because they're going to generally be much more valuable. But I'm not actually trying to do smithing, grinding. Well, maybe just a little bit. Yeah, I want to get up to being able to make steel weapons, because that'll, like, these I guarantee you will be worth way more in terms of, like, unlocking new pieces and smithing XP than making just another one of these swords. But, I mean, I suppose there's no reason not to. I've got the materials for it, so let's just do it. Ooh, and I've even got the one steel I need to make this. Hey, maybe this will actually be a good sword. Alright. It's certainly a very choppy looking sword. I imagine that would hit with quite a lot of authority in the real world. Alright. Wooden spearhead, thin guard, 6 points in smithing. This is exceptionally more cut than my current sword. It's worse in every other regard, but I think that increase in damage is going to be worth it. Oh, no. I want a broadsword still. There we go. You can have the Wolfblade, because you're also good at two-handed, aren't you? I'm pretty sure you are. You want a lance. Can I give him a Western Light Lance? There we go. God, you have no armor. All of the armor is too expensive. You're just gonna have to not have armor. I'm sorry, bro. Alright, let's start going around and doing some quests. Hey, biggest sword possible, heck yeah. How you doing, Dr. Dostacks? No quests for Hawk Wolfblade, unacceptable. So this is... He does only need armor if he gets hit, that's true. I'm doing okay. I've had a day. For the second time in the last, 2 months, my upstairs neighbors flooded down into my bathroom, which tells me that my landlord hasn't fixed that problem. Gotta love that. Ooh, bandit base. I can destroy a bandit base for you. They know me as Hawk Wolfblade. Mark it down. You shall be hearing of me a lot. So life's been a little bit rough today. I've been having a really big problem with executive function. Like, I was supposed to take a package to deliver to the mail, and I just didn't. I just couldn't make myself do it after dealing with the flood and all of the other craziness in the world right now. But no, other than that, I'm fine. I heard you may need some help with a problem. Alright. Let's go deal with bandits. Sea Raiders. I can deal with Sea Raiders. So this is Hawk Wolfblade. Hawk Wolfblade is every 80s action hero all melded together into one... I don't know if I would say hero. One person, certainly. Do I bring my brother? He's just going to get whomped down to nothing. Let's not. Bring these brigands, bring these Battanian warriors. And he is a man who is basically every stereotyped action hero trait. He has man pain. He lost the woman he loves. And he's basically based on a really terrible 80s TV series called Renegade, which if you look up Renegade Lorenzo Lamas, you will see the character that we designed the man that we designed his face after. And probably the show that he was associated with. Alright, so here we are. These are my men. Scruffy as they may be, but they are my men. Everybody, fire at will. Follow me. I'm going to use my one-handed sword and my shield for a bit. Oh yes, he is extremely 80s. I can read you the opening crawl. I think I remember most of it. He was a cop, and good at his job. But he committed the ultimate sin when he tried to prosecute other cops gone bad. Other cops that tried to kill the woman he loves. Now, framed for murder, he is on the run, an outlaw hunting other outlaws. A vigilante, a renegade. I think I messed that up a couple of times, but that's the gist of that TV show. And so we built this character as a fantasy version of that guy, who's kind of an idiot, but also kind of a hero. He's a huge mercenary dude. He doesn't believe in taxation, and gets into basically every problem in his life because of that. The not believing in taxation part is actually based on Wesley Snipes, who got arrested for tax evasion because he believed that Blade don't pay no taxes, so why should he? So he just tried to stop paying taxes and went to jail for tax evasion, which I thought was hilarious. I actually made this character up with Brooke and Logan when we were going to Ren Fair one year, and I had like every LARP sword I own attached to my body, and decided that we needed to make up a character for me to roleplay as that would merit so many swords, and Hawk Wolfblade was born. So now he wanders the lands, saving people from themselves and bandits. Talking in a voice that's gonna make my throat hurt tomorrow. Alright, I don't know where the rest of these jerks are. Charge, and I'll follow you guys, because you will magically know where the baddies are. And this is Mount End Blade Bannerlord, which is basically like a medieval sandbox world where you run a little mercenary company and, you know, can kind of do whatever you want. You can, you know, basically be a caravan master and go from town to town buying and selling goods and trading. You can be like a mercenary like I'm doing. You can try and get hired on by like one of the major kingdoms or factions and become like a lord. Or you can even try to create your own kingdom and rule the world and fight all of the other kingdoms. Right now I'm just kind of hanging and doing my thing, building up, getting strong. Where is the last of them? Also, I want to use my two-handed sword for the final duel. Wah, wah, wah. Yep. I mean, he basically took on the identity as much as was possible. This is actually going to be a tough fight because he's got a big two-handed axe. So this is going to be basically who hits who first. Very well. Let's settle this one-on-one. Nah. Yeah. That was lucky. Alright, and I haven't even lost anybody. That's what I said when I built the sword. I was like, I'm just gonna make this as damagey as possible, even if it's a little slower than other stuff. And I will hire on these guys when they have a change of heart. So a thing about this game is you can carry around dudes as prisoners, and eventually they'll be willing to join you. So yeah, that's why I've been kidnapping bandits to rehabilitate them. Let's upgrade some of my men. Got an Oathsworn. I love the look of these guys. They're like Celtic heavily armored infantrymen. All right. Yes, and I got a couple of weapons that I can break down into new weapons. And now that guy is happy, and he gave me 2,000 coins. Huzzah! Let's hunt down some more bandits. Have a nice field battle where I can fight from horseback. Aw, don't be faster than me. Come on. No, I don't think I'm going to catch him. Alright, well, let's go to a new village then. Definitely hire those level 2 guys. Any missions for me? Nope. So yeah, this is Vlandia, which is the red faction. They're your quintessential, like, England/France in the Middle Ages faction. The green is the Batanians, who are kind of like combo Celt/Germanic barbarians from like the migration era sort of period. All three of the purples are the Empire, which has split into 3 warring factions that are in civil war, and they're kind of like the equivalent of like Rome, basically. The yellow faction is the Aserai, who are basically North Africa/Arabia. This is definitely a game that just mushes ethnicities together haphazardly. The light blue are the the Kuzite, who are kind of steppe peoples, so like think Mongolians or Turks, kind of those kind of nomadic cultures. And then the blue are the Sturgians, who are basically like kind of fusion culture of like Kievan Rus and Viking kind of Scandinavian culture. So I'm mostly going to be hanging around in the Vlandia area, being a lone knight, defending the people when no one else will. And that's kind of the plan for now. Just kind of bouncing around, seeing who needs saving. 32 looters. Can't outrun your crimes. Attack. Yes, I have a nice big cup of water. I have many times practiced doing this voice, and it definitely does take a bit of a toll. But it's fun. Alright. Alright, men. These are looters. Gotta put them down. Put my crossbows up front. Oh wait, no. I want my cavalry to follow me. So I've got what? My new friend and the bandit, yeah. The bandit that I hired. Onward and forward. Hey, Maddie's home. Hello.
How's it going?
It's going. I got Dr. Dostacks here.
Bizarro Europe is correct.
It absolutely is just Bizarro Europe. It looks like... No, they're not running away. Infantry, charge. Onward and forward, men. God, riding past people and just, like, poloing them down. Oh, no, don't! You stole that kill from me, sir. Rude. There's my brother. I forgot to put him in the cavalry formation. Really? Couch lance damage with no armor and he didn't go down. Alright. Europe. Victory. A victory for justice. Alright, one crossbow, one Vlandian footman. Let's keep the infantry line getting sturdier. So yeah, this is where I need the leadership talents to be able to turn these guys into regular soldiers, to go from bandits to soldiers again, and then they can become some of the most obscenely powerful longbowmen ever. Home run! Don't worry, once I get a really good two-handed sword, it's gonna get silly in terms of me riding past people and lopping them off of horses and stuff like that. But yeah, I need to get the leadership talents. The only way to get the leadership skill is to lead armies. You can't lead armies unless you join a faction, and Hawk Wolfblade don't pay no taxes, so he kind of can't join a faction. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to use these bandits to the fullest of their ability. Eventually, I'll probably just phase them out for a pure army of Vlandian crossbowmen, because these guys look dope as hell in my opinion. They're not necessarily the best ranged troops in the game, but they certainly fill that niche, and because they have such gigantic shields, they actually work pretty well in melee too. So yeah, things are going. About to probably, yeah, I got some weapons. Alright, so I can smith down, I can basically break these all down into component parts and start doing some smithing.
Do you want some chai?
That would be amazing. You are very kind and I love you.
Thank you for the quesadilla.
No problem. You wanted me to remind you to get the mail.
Oh, yeah. Gotta go put my mask back on.
I remembered.
Thank you.
Did you guys notice that? I remembered a thing. I don't usually. Alright, so smith those down, turn that into more charcoal, turn that into more two-handed swords, so I can grind smithing skill. I don't have the... Damn, I don't have the steel I need to put this really good handle on it. It's a great shame. This is a hand and a halfer. I don't know that I want to make a hand and a halfer. They tend to not be worth as much. Let's do that instead. Ooh, that's a fun pommel. I like that. Yeah. Forge that 3 times. Ooh. I just saw a really powerful two-handed polearm head go by, but I promised I wouldn't do swingy polearms. Swingy polearms are where you really get to obnoxious levels of, like, chopping people in half and stuff from horseback. But I promised I wouldn't do them. I'm only going to do thrusting polearms for the Wolfblade. Speaking of, maybe I can make myself a better spear than I currently have. I bet you I can. Let's try it. I don't have any good spear shafts, unfortunately, but maybe this will be better. And if it's not, I'll just break it down again. Yep, no other pieces. So let's try it. Alright. Oh, so close to being able to learn to make steel. I've almost solved the riddle of steel.
The secret of steel.
I must. I hope you guys saw that some kind of brain magic. I hope you guys saw that video that Arnold Schwarzenegger made. I don't necessarily agree with every single teeny thing he said, but frankly, I think that it was a good thing to be said. That was the video that I told you about, Peter, before we played our campaign yesterday, where I was like, don't worry, I was just watching Arnold Schwarzenegger call Donald Trump a fascist hoe. That's the video I'm talking about. I hope you guys have seen it. What is best in life? I don't know that Hawk Wolfblade would say to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of their women. He might disagree with that. Man, nobody has missions for Hawk Wolfblade.
Hi.
Hello. Maddie is going to eat her dinner, and then she will join us. You have a mission. Escort merchant caravan. Is there a tournament? There is! New helmet for my brother. Let's go win this tournament, guys.
So I made this without ice, so it's kind of room temperature right now. Do you want ice?
No, that's fine. Bet on myself, because I'm always going to win. Get wrecked, Unthury. Oh, that's my guy. Probably shouldn't have been thrusting a spear at him. That was probably rude.
Boys, this is my dinner.
It's also my guy. Kharid the Falcon for 140 damage.
Oh, is he a scout? Should you hire
He
him?
might be. Usually Falcon means they're like a strategist or party leader type character. Alright, I got a blue and a green left. Oh, crossbow got him. It is powerful. It's not as powerful as two-handing a cutting polearm, but I'm avoiding doing that partially because I do that with basically every campaign I do in this game, and also partially because, like, realistically, it would be way harder to control your horse while two-handing a polearm, and there's all sorts of ways that you can cut in this game with a polearm that you would just end up cutting your own horse's head off. So I'm avoiding it for this campaign just to avoid being completely cheesy with how I do my strats. As is, I'm perfectly happy
Wolfblade.
to lance fools at every opportunity.
I feel like Hawk Wolfblade is just cheese incarnate.
Basically. Get reckless on. I mean, so like imagine IRL, like you're moving at the speed of a horse, and you thrust a spear into somebody. You're putting all of the momentum energy of your horse. So imagine how hard you could punch somebody just standing still, versus how hard you could punch somebody if you were moving at 25 miles an hour towards them, and then punched them, and then concentrate all that force into the tip of a spear. The game does a fairly good job of like if I'm thrusting in that direction and they are moving away from me, they take less damage because there's less impact, there's less force going into them. Though I will say I don't like the way they make spears work on foot. On foot, basically spears. Oh no! All right, well here you're gonna see what swingy pole arms look like. Please don't murder me. Oh no! Don't. Yes. On foot, when you're using like a shield and a spear, basically unless you're at the absolute maximum extent of your reach, if you hit somebody but they're a little closer than that, it basically does no damage. And I think that that's partially them trying to make the game more balanced, trying to make, polearms not as overpowered as they realistically should be for the purposes of balance. But I wish that they would make spears a little bit more useful on foot in that regard. But hey, I gotta say, I've put 200 hours into this game since I got it this summer, so I clearly am not complaining too much.
They released the early access when the lockdown started.
You're right, they did. All right, well, I just made some money. Let's either put on this helmet or give it to my brother, depending on if it's better than my helmet. It is better than my helmet. Ho 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 ho! Starting to look fancy. Yeah, we tried our best to make him look as much like Lorenzo Lamas as we possibly could. Alright, you're gonna get this helmet. We basically hermit crab all of the armor down to the next person. That scarf is better than your scarf. Nothing else that I have is better than what you have. Alright, let's... Oh wait, no, I don't want to go to the smithy. Stop. Leave. Trade. I have several two-handed swords to sell you. Let's actually give you that one and we'll... Do I want to give my brother a two-handed sword or a throwing weapon? I feel like the men of Hawk's clan don't do ranged weapons. They only do melee weapons because they're stupid manly men. Oh, also my crafted two-handed polearm. It is worse in every regard except for handling. I'm just gonna sell it then. Alright.
You still have the LGBTQ tag on.
Oh, you're right, I do. Well, hey, who knows? Hawk Wolfblade might be bi.
No.
No, he's heterosexual.
He's an 80s action hero. He's gotta be.
I suppose so. Not good enough at riding horses to get a war mount yet, but I'm doing okay. Got my Midlands palfrey. Ridged Greatsaber. I like the sound of that. It's a bastard sword, so I could use it in one or two hands. And it's better than both my one and my two-handed swords. But I don't have 10,000 coins. That's actually an issue if I wanted to do anything about having that saber.
Too expensive?
Yeah, wait, I have 3,500. And frankly, I'm being stupid even looking at stuff. I don't have money to be realistically buying armor or anything for my guys right now. I need to keep making money. That would be a lot better of armor. Is that better than my armor, actually? No. It's more or less the same as my armor. 1,700's too much, though. No, not spending it. Nope. We made $3 grand. Almost $4 grand. How do you get more money? So there's all sorts of ways to make money in this game. Generally speaking, killing bad guys is the most basic way. So like what I did with those looters where I just chased them down and killed them and then sold all their gear, that's the easiest, most direct way. You can also buy goods in different cities. So for example, Jakulan, let's look at what's expensive. So like jewelry is really expensive here. But if I go maybe a little bit further down, for example, wool is really cheap. So I would buy cheap wool here and then go sell it. Like you can see that with the green sign next to the coins, that tells me that it's 22% cheaper than average, right? So I could buy it here and then go sell it somewhere else. That's one way to make money. You can also purchase businesses. So I could like build up to having like around 15 grand and then buy a business. And that business would make me passive money over time. I have passive costs over time too, because I have men I basically need to pay, right? Like none of my men are working for free. That's a nice amount of money. I bet you I'm about to be attacked by some powerful goddamn bandits escorting this caravan, but I mean, I'll take it for 800 bucks a day. Where are you going? What? Traveling to Provence. Okay. Let's go. So yeah, these bandits might attack this caravan. So that's another way to make money. You can also make money doing tournaments, like the one that I just did. Yeah, these guys were going after the thing. You can also make money doing missions, like when I agreed to roust out that bandit hideout for the villager guy. All sorts of ways to make money. And that's kind of the point of the game, is that every campaign you run, you can do theoretically totally differently. Though I will say almost all of them wind up in the same situation where, like, I am a lord working for a faction slowly conquering the world for them. I've never tried to become my own kingdom yet. I don't know that I'm going to necessarily try with Hawk Wolfblade, but we'll see.
I also would like to point out how stupid these guys' pants are.
Oh, yes.
I can't get over it.
Right up to their nipples. This gigantic belt. Surrender or die, brigand. Is your quesadilla delicious?
It's very delicious, thank you. It's got lots of crispy cheese.
I only had 3 tortillas, that's why I made yours folded over.
That's fine.
I knew you almost never eat the whole quesadilla anyway. Alright. You know what? Wait, no. F3... F4, that's delegate command. So I'm just gonna let my men do their own thing. Chop. Oh, missed. Chop. Chop. Ooh, that guy survived that hit. Didn't survive my cavalryman riding past him and stabbing him or whatever. Woohoo! Another victory for justice. Even for the pants in the 80s, that's high-waisted. One part of this campaign that we haven't been able to show yet is none of my men have died, so I haven't had to do any exercises. The one of my rules for this campaign is for every man who dies, like actually dies and isn't just wounded, I have to do like a push-up or a squat or something like that. Which by the time we get into late game is going to be significant, because we'll be fighting battles of like 1,000 men versus 1,000 men. So like if 100 men on our side die during one of those battles, that's 100 squats or something that I'm going to have to do. But so far so good. More crossbows. More Vlandian infantry. More Britannian Fions, yes. These guys are probably my favorite unit in the game, and the ones that they turn into. Fion champions. They're basically like ultra heavily armored longbowmen with the best bow and the most bow skill in the whole game. Plus they have incredibly powerful two-handed swords. So like they double as good shock infantry once they run out of ammo. So these are probably my favorite unit in the whole game. So I'm happy to have cherry-picked a few of them from people I've defeated. I don't have any open slots, so unfortunately none of these prisoners get to be in my party yet. Oh, I don't need the Sea Raider boss. You can be free. Just don't commit any more crimes. That's shorter and less damage than my spear. No thanks. Yeah, I'll just be breaking those weapons down. Another group of raiders. Not on my watch. It's like right now, this merchant asked me to escort this caravan. And I'm making money both off of the fighting that I'm doing to escort it, because I get to loot the bandits. But also, when I get done with the mission, I'll get a certain amount of money. I keep forgetting to stick my brother and my friend out of the infantry formation and into the cavalry formation. Oh well. I'm going to trust you all to do your thing again. Can I couch lance this? I can. Alright. Let's do this. Don't javelin me. Thank you. I saw that guy loading that javelin up and I was like, I'm about to die. Oh no. Don't do it. Ow! Jesus Christ. Oh no! They're all trying to murder me. Please stop. Oh god. You can see these javelins sticking out my leg and my shoulder. Thanks for all the help, guys. I'm just gonna hang back behind my men for a minute. Come on, take him down. Yeah. Alright, infantry charge. I hope you're out of javelins, guys. Oh no, but that means that you've changed over to your spears. Nah. No! Alright, well, goodbye, Hawk Wolfblade. No, I survived. So yeah, polearms, spears specifically, if you are charging on your horse and they hit your horse, you are stopped by it. And that is basically the big upside of having a polearm on your infantry, is it means that they can stop cavalry dead in their tracks, and the rest of your infantry then can just chop them to pieces. So that's what happened there. I charged in, my horse got stopped, and I almost got whomped off of it, but luckily I didn't. And no one died again! Almost me, but I didn't. I guess I just keep taking brigands for now. More crossbows. Alright, you dummies, you are cavalry. Join the cavalry formation. There we go. God, I need to get you some armor. Some more stuff. Alright. Are you ready to keep moving, caravan? There we go. Please don't move faster than me. I probably need to just buy more horses. Slow down, dummy. Yeah, I'm just moving way too goddamn slow. It's because I still don't have a scout in my party. Get out of here, Sea Raiders. Bothering my caravan. Not on my watch. Hey, I gained a level from that. Keep dumping it into smithing for now. Increase your swing speed with two-handed swords, or increase your two-handed axe. Well, I'm going to use swords, so swing speed with swords. There we go. Not that Hawk Wolfblade is opposed to axes, but I think swords are going to be his bag. Alright, any of this stuff better than what people are currently wearing? These boots are. Oh, you don't have any gloves at all. Alright, well, here you go. The baggy trunks are almost better. Than what he was currently wearing. No, we sell them. Oh, you don't have any good horses for sale. What do we want? Oh, that's actually relatively good armor. That's very good armor, but I certainly can't afford it.
Your upload speed has gone down.
Oh no.
Is your phone on the right internet?
I think it is.
Why?
I'm just gonna turn it off of the internet, let it use data for right now.
Yeah, I'm on the extension.
Alright, let us smelt down.
Hi, baby. Okay.
Alright, so I recently learned how to make this. I don't have steel yet, though. If I had steel, I could make this, and this would be the most expensive goddamn weapon I could make. The way this game values different weapons is absolutely bananas and doesn't actually make any sense. But there you have it. Javelins are also stupidly valuable, and once you learn how to make a javelin, you're basically on easy street for money for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, they haven't fixed that yet.
Yeah, which I'm fine with. I like that I can just cheese the hell out of this game. I think that one was good, or was it that one? 104. Let's do that one. Very rugged looking sword. Hey, and now I know how to make more stuff, and I can get the perk to make steel.
So value isn't tied to materials plus powerfulness.
It's kind of. Generally speaking, the more valuable things require more intensive materials, but the big exception to that is javelins, where you can have like a single piece of iron and a single stick and forge it into a javelin, and it's worth like 100,000 gold for some reason. This game is in early access, I will say. So like, that doesn't make sense. That being said, these they are like, you can learn to make like more powerful weapons than exist otherwise in the game, and so it makes sense that they're very valuable. But like, you could make $100,000 two-handed sword using like 10 pieces of Thamaskene steel and charcoal, or you could make a single javelin that's worth just as much out of a single chunk of iron and a stick. It just depends on what things you know how to make. So, like, for example, if I were to go into the smithy again, I don't know how to make any javelins yet. I haven't learned any of the sticks that you can make javelins with. Apparently, Hawk Wolfblade has not ever thought of... He has the idea of putting a sharp spearhead on it, and he can make two-handed pole arms. Like, he can make a spear, but he can't conceive in his mind of taking this same spear and shortening it to about here so that it's easy to throw. But the more valuable the thing you make, the more likely you are to learn new pieces, and eventually you'll get lucky and hit on a javelin, and then it's easy street. You just make javelins for the rest of the game to make money. That being said, like, you do still need, like, materials and resources to make those materials and stuff like that. For example, like, hardwood, you need hardwood to make charcoal, and charcoal is how you smith. So, like, there are certain limitations on it, but it's pretty exploitable, frankly. I'll pay that much money for hardwood. In fact, enter smithy. Now that I know how to make steel...
Hello.
Let's even just smelt down these two swords I just made. Maddie is joining us now. Let me scoot my boot.
Alright, here. You can actually just scoot the keyboard over to you if you need to. Okay.
Now I should be able to make a...
No, you're too far over.
Oh, I'm too hard. Well, we can just turn this.
Oh. Can you?
Is that better? Can't actually see.
Can you move the chat window? There we go.
So I'm here. Are you in the screen? No. You
no,
need to...
How am I not in this?
Well, now we need to just shift this back over a
Okay.
little bit.
After all of that.
There we go. You got
Okay.
you get about half of each of our faces, guys. That's all we're giving you tonight. Here, Spidey wants a link.
Oh, I can do it.
Okay.
You want me to do it for you?
Yeah. So boop, two-handed. So if I wanted to make this campaign completely broken, I would use this weapon right now. But I'm not going to because I have discipline and standards. Forge. Alright. Huh, that wasn't as buck wild as I expected it to be.
I didn't bring my phone. Of all the things.
Huh, I was expecting that to be worth more in terms of XP. Maybe they changed a few things. Because I remember the War Razor being able to make like the most obnoxiously powerful choppy pole arms.
It is in my pocket. Spidey says, I have questions about warning shots. I found more spice. I'm using that light side point.
Okay, fine. He can do that.
Okay, yeah, no, we're both in the frame now.
Yeah. Both close to in the frame. So I won't use this cutty pole arm myself. It is... God, it would be so much... It's so much fun, though.
I mean, Hawk Wolfblade is just cheese personified. You should be able to do whatever you want.
I'll put it to you two. Of course you found more spice. So Brogan and Dr. Dostacks, should I go full cheesiness and just use cutty pole arms, or should I be disciplined and try to be at least somewhat historically realistic and not? What do you think?
Also, have any of you seen Kung Fury?
Yep. Kung Fury is basically Asian Hawk Wolfblade.
Is he Asian?
I think so, but I'm not 100%.
It's not a plot point, but his
Think challenge yourself. Okay, so I will be good and I will sell this and not use it myself. I suppose I could give it to my brother or some shit, but no, I will sell it.
His partner, the Triceratops.
Yep.
I was just thinking, when you were talking about historical accuracy, I was just thinking about, what year is it? It's the Viking era. That explains the laser raptors.
Yup.
That is of Kung Fury. Yeah, that's kind of what we're going for.
All right, so this is actually a pretty significant chunk of money, and I've got some money right now, so let's actually maybe get our boy a little bit of gear.
Oh, I disconnected from the chat.
I can't afford fortified mercenary armor. It also looks a little dumb.
Can we please here? Can I just...
But leather scale is not actually better. You get reinforced leather vambraces. Yeah, that looks cool. Then you can have my Highland gloves, and you can have his gauntlets. Anything else? Man, they just don't have very good armor for sale here, unfortunately. It's either worse than what I've got, or it's far too expensive for me, unfortunately. I'll still get $2,000. Do I want to maybe up my shield to a better shield? A wide heater shield would be actually pretty dope, but that's kind of more than I'm looking to spend. About the oaken reinforced kite shield. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Your emblem is just...
My emblem is just a point. We don't need handles here.
You rob someone to make up the difference.
You absolutely can rob people. So, like, at any point, I could just decide to attack a village and loot it if I wanted to. That would force me to be at war with whatever faction owns that village. I'll hang on to that one for whoever my next friend is.
I call this hermit crabbing.
Yes. Speaking of hermit crabbing, maybe I can Here, this is an improvement for you. And then this is an improvement for you. Bam! Hermit crabbing complete. I'm paying some money. I don't love that, but that's okay. Oh, how's my food situation looking, actually? I feed my men very well in the Renegades.
I feel like this is a motorcycle club.
It basically is. Motorcycle club who hates crime. Now, let's just get a bunch of good food for my men. What do you want?
Why don't you go hunt some other outlaws?
Gang leader needs weapons. I don't think so. I don't do crimes. I do
Motorcycle Club
tournaments.
fits the 80s-ness. Yes, exactly. Did you do the Renegade opening monologue?
I did. I did by memory. I'm pretty sure I messed a couple of parts up, but he definitely got the vibe.
Okay, good. Again, we do not recommend watching the show.
Yes, do not watch the show Renegade. It's a bad show.
But it ran for like...
It ran for like 15 years. It had like a stupid number of seasons.
Yeah. Well, it was like 8 or 9 years, I think.
There we go.
It was a while.
Get stabbed. Excellent work, team. Oh no. See, the reason I say I'm very hurt. I did not realize that I was so hurt getting into this fight.
It was probably easier
there we go.
into syndication back then. Yeah.
Well, I lost this tournament because I forgot that I was injured.
I'm actually going to look up how many seasons Renegade ran for on IMDb.
Man, and the guy who beat me didn't even win.
Did you lose?
I lost. I forgot how hurt I was.
Valeric.
I lost to Fernhard.
That's a great name.
Alright, let's I suppose we could go up to the northern areas. The far northern Badlands.
Is everything the Badlands?
Wherever I am, I bring the Badlands with me.
Well, stop that.
Alright. None of you guys want me to do anything for you. I need to be a hero. I'll hire that footman.
You could go to the desert.
I
That's
suppose I
like...
could. Caravan ambush.
Oh, she's so sad. So last time we played, everyone you got quests from was just super sad. This guy's more grumpy.
Alright, so I'm gonna help him ambush people who have been ambushing his caravans. Let's check here. Needs manual laborers. That means that you want prisoners. I've actually probably got enough prisoners for you without having to go anywhere. I heard you need some help with the problem. Prisoners.
She's pretty sad.
You want criminals? I'll give you 14 criminals.
Renegade ran for 5 years. 1992 to 1997.
Alright, so these are all the guys that I otherwise could have hired on, but I'm realizing that I'm probably never going to get the leadership skill. So.
The name of the Renegade is Reno Reigns.
Oh, yes, that's what it was. Reno Reigns. And he had like a indigenous person as his best friend slash sidekick.
Bobby Sixkiller was the name of that character. Yes, and he was Native American, and then his white sister.
Yes, and he had a white sister
named Cheyenne, who was in love with Renegade.
Who was desperately in love with Renegade.
Right. And that's about how far we got.
Yep. Bob Sixkiller, yes. Not on my watch, Sea Raiders. You're gonna pay for your crimes. A white sister named Cheyenne, yes. It was, I think she was adopted, and so she, like, was...
No, I think they're half-siblings.
Oh, okay, so that's what it was.
On,
but she was, like, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white lady.
She was super blonde, yeah.
It was a baffling show. His best friend, from when he was still a cop, was a black dude, definitely fitting in... I'm just gonna tell everybody, control yourselves. What kind of troops are you guys? You guys...
Oh, you died!
What the... Okay, alright, well now I'm my best friend. Who are you guys? These are not Sea Raiders. They're supposed to be Sea Raiders. These guys are like... There's Sea Raiders on horseback? Since when do Sea Raiders ride horses? There's definitely been some changes.
Mounted Pillager. Well, Mounted Pillager obviously rides horses. I want to tell you, the highest ranked user review ends with, warning, do not watch this program sober.
That is accurate. It is not a show to be seen without inebriation. Oh, I didn't mean to hit you, horse. I meant to hit the boy. There we go.
We have a new friend named Bozelm.
Hello, Bozelm. How goes you? Hawk Wolfblade may be down, but his good friend... I don't even remember this guy's name.
Is this Mustache Guy?
This is Mustache Friend.
Okay, Mustache Friend.
That's his name, is Mustache Friend. Is that... Oh, that's just a horse. I was chasing a riderless horse. Yeah, I was not expecting, like, mounted skirmishers. I was expecting, like, Vikings, because they were Sea Raiders. That's what you get.
Oh, sorry. I have... Every so often, I manage to actually connect to Twitch, and then we have sound, and I'm apparently not allowed to...
Get back here. Oh, no, he's done. No. Revenge.
I love the helmet that you're wearing, because I think you got it last time, because it looks like a trench helmet.
We done it. Still no losses. Man, I haven't had to do a single push-up yet tonight.
Yeah, this is not a game, like right now, this is not one if you want to actually work out.
Nah. Mounted Pillager. Okay, so what do you... They don't have any upgrade tree at all. Huh. They must have just been added in specifically for this mission. I hadn't seen that before. Neat.
Interesting.
More crossbows. Better crossbows. All of the crossbows.
Good. I am also very glad that Brooke enjoyed Calico, because it's just the best game.
Very delightful. Peter, you might actually enjoy it as well if you check it out on our channel. It's the stream we did on Saturday. It is extremely cute.
It's an adorable game about an island full of magical girls and some boys and non-binary people. All magical.
All magical.
And your character has inherited the cat cafe and needs to collect cats from around the island. There are also capybaras and red pandas and dogs. You can turn them giant and ride them. And it's just, like, very pleasant.
It's extremely delightful. So I'm going to rest here until my hit points are something above 20%.
Well...
Are there any friends here? Abigail the Swift, are you a goddamn scout? Why aren't you a scout?
Why aren't you a scout?
She's a traitor. So I could hire her to run a caravan for me to make me some passive money. But I worry that caravan would pay taxes as it passed through cities, and I don't think Hawk Wolfblade could stomach even a business he had invested in paying taxes. Hawk Wolfblade doesn't believe in taxes.
Because of Blade.
Because of Wesley Snipes.
You had me at Cat Cafe. Spoiler: you can eventually ride crows. You can?
Oh, that's
like
very
when I
cool.
got the growing potion, she said that it doesn't work on birds yet.
Maybe eventually it will.
That's very exciting.
All right, 60%. That's a reasonable amount. Is there a tournament going on? There is not. All right, let me escort this merchant caravan. So, like, if I really wanted to, I could probably get myself more money faster by behaving in a more cheesy manner, but I'm trying to roleplay kind of as Hawk Wolfblade. And I think that, like, escorting merchant caravans and stuff like that is definitely more along his business trajectory than, like, buying a blacksmithy.
Not
Looters. Not on my watch.
Well, I'm very excited. Can you fly when you ride the crows?
That would be really dope.
It would be really cool. There's a bunch of breakdancing cats in a part that we got to at the end.
Yep. All right, let's actually set up,
it's
like,
just
a
like it's
defensive line.
extremely delightful and like it's very queer.
Yes.
Which is why the LGBT tag was on there, and also because I was playing. Like there isn't like a male and female body morph. It's just like your individual.
Yeah, you just pick your body shape.
Yeah, you can change like to make just like a cute little anime person.
Yeah.
Yes, you can fly. She fixes the potion and you can use it on burbs. Oh, that's really good.
It is very good.
It's a little buggy. It's an indie game, but it is just extremely good. And it's $12 on Steam.
Don't javelin me.
Oh no!
I just rode up to them and saw them pull their hands back. I was like, ah! Crossbows getting their work done. Don't block my spear. Don't stab my horse. Oh, this is bad. Infantry charge.
You're gonna die. You're
Draw
gonna
my
die.
two-handed sword.
You're gonna die. Oh god, I just saw the inside of someone's face and their teeth, and it was very bad.
Hawk Wolfblade never gives up. Alright, now I'm my friend again.
Girdland really appreciated you taking a javelin to the face.
Yep. I'm not playing the game terribly well right now. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Chop. Stab. Chop. Oh, that's my guy. Still no losses, though, Hawk Wolfblade. Taking one for the team.
So you don't do push-ups when Hawk Wolfblade goes down?
No, because he's not dead.
Yeah, he's not dead. Okay.
I suppose I could. I could change the rule to being that I do push-ups, like, I do, like, 20 of an exercise only when my character goes down. But I like I do penance and in honor of my fallen comrades. Solaire, I suspect naughtiness.
He is a naughty boy, that is true.
He is.
I came home and I haven't fed him yet.
How dare? First
He gets
of all.
fed at 8:30.
Alright. Continue escorting the caravan.
Okay, good. Where are you taking him?
Somewhere.
You should probably figure that out.
Where are you going?
Oh, you just have to like stick close to them. Okay.
Traveling to Rovalt, which is this city.
Okay, you're almost there.
Traveling back to Ostakon. Alright, what a whirlwind adventure. Sell my loot.
You need more renegade-like armor. You need some leather.
I do. I need to get my money on fleek first, though, and I'm struggling. Okay, let's make another two-handed choppy polearm to sell. Let's make some more money. I need steel for that. There we go. I need more steel. Make another one. So yeah, just grinding some blacksmithing skill right now so that I can learn more pieces. get a little bit better. And now I can trade those war razors that I just built for a ton of money. Yeah, 12 grand. Bam. Y'all got any good armor for my boy?
Yeah.
That's arguably better. Do you like the look of this better, Maddie?
Not really.
I don't either. It's arguably better, so it's not actually...
You get more black with this one.
Yeah.
Which I think is suitable.
I want to be able to get, like, a male hauberk with, like, a tabard over it.
Okay.
But I don't think that's an option yet. Let's just switch over to one of my other boys and improve their stuff.
Okay. Okay, I remember this friend. You got him last time.
Yeah.
What other... Do you have more friends?
I have my brother.
You got your brother. Okay.
There. Not really better. That's what you're wearing. This is an improvement for you. So let's give you this.
I really enjoy the scarf.
Give you this, and then I'll hang on to this for when I get a new friend. Still making 7 grand.
Scarf is nice. Yeah, it looks very warm.
Alright, back to Ostakon. Gotta patrol the highways. Who knows what you might find out there. In the Badlands.
This is Vlandia. It's like pleasant French countryside.
It's the most pleasant part of this land, yes. This continent is Vlandia is the best. Except maybe like the Southern Empire.
Yeah. But like,
I really hope they expand the Aserai and maybe add another faction over here, because they've clearly like made like landscape over here. Mm-hmm. I'd also love for them to make like maybe another Asian culture over here, perhaps. Maybe do a more hardcore, specifically Scandinavian culture up here. I want them to expand more. I like the stuff they've got in the game right now.
This is how many factions were in the first game, right?
Yeah, but like, this is the new game. I want more.
Fair enough.
Then again, I'm sure that people will start making mods that totally overhaul this and give you as many factions as you want.
But it'll never be enough.
No, I'm not training troops for you. That is the most annoying goddamn quest.
I'm still very badly hurt.
20%.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time we should move our camera box.
Art of the trade. Well, what are you selling? Because I might be willing to...
They know me as Hawk Wolfblade.
What are you selling? Grapes. I'll buy grapes. Yeah, I'll just buy 60 loads of grapes.
You need some health, yeah.
I do need some health.
Eat the grapes.
Well, I should be very well stocked on food now because of that. Yeah, I have more grapes than grain. I also have leather I need to sell. You got a tournament? No, I don't have health. I can't do a tournament.
No.
Captured by bounty hunters.
Swat you.
Sounds like they deserved it.
With a newspaper.
I don't help criminals.
Bonk, go to horny jail.
Except it's like horny for tournaments. I don't know.
Horny for justice.
Escort merchant caravan. There is a tournament.
No, you have 37% health.
I can do it.
I mean, can you rob bandits though?
I mean, when I kill them, I take all their stuff.
Can you just like steal their stuff?
Not without killing them.
Okay.
Oh, don't give me the crossbow. I don't know how to use a crossbow. I'm Hawk Wolfblade.
Well, you could kill that dude
Oh no.
Take a spear.
Got him. It's a bill.
Okay.
So I think for safety's sake, I'm going to hang... Oh god. No, please. I have a family.
No, you don't. Yeah, you got completely destroyed.
Well, I still made it through the round.
How?
Wait, didn't I? It was me and just one other...
Yeah.
It was me and... Oh, here I am. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I was going to say. This is going to be more goddamn bills. No. Sword and shield. All right, I've got a shot at this. Ooh, this guy actually might be a scout.
Oh. Another mustache friend. I have the confidence to enter a tournament with like 20%. Yeah?
No one can defeat me.
Someone just did.
I am invincible.
Someone just...
Oh,
Hit
well,
you
I just
so
dealt
hard that you
101
died.
damage to that character and they didn't go down, so this is perhaps a bad sign. Discuss. There we go.
Yeah. How many hit points do you have?
Like 30.
Okay.
But we got this. Get wrecked.
Alright. This is my own guy who's with me, so you know the deal, man. You gotta take a dive.
Chop. I thought you were my friend.
Yeah!
I do enjoy the mustache friends because it's like a cop from an 80s movie.
Exactly. So all of my companions are gonna be mustache men. And one beautiful, inexplicably white lady who claims to be Native American. Oh man, there's a ton of friends here. Alright, so we got Kharid the Falcon, who is just a tactics boy. He would be useful if I was trying to have more people. Jarl Breakskull, who's just a smashy boy. Senalf of the Hills, you are a crossbow boy and a scout critically. So yes, I will be hiring you, Senalf of the Hills.
Okay.
Gotta get more cop stashes in the party. Look at how...
That's not a cop stash. That's like
that guy is...
That's like an Old West sort of gentleman.
Yeah. Alright, well he is a crossbow friend. Oh, I've got levels to spend.
More endurance. I gotta be able to endure the pain.
So you're crossbow one-handed and... I mean horse, but you can't fire a crossbow from horse, so you're gonna have to be on foot, dummy. Why'd you build yourself that way?
Oh. Every so often.
It just decides it's going.
Yeah.
Do I have any year left? Yes.
Senalf looks like he ties women to railways after robbing trains. And that is true and accurate. Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry. But he's joining the crew. Rusty iron arming sword. Alright, so you want a good one-handed weapon and you want a crossbow. Can I get a crossbow in this town?
Yeah, like Snidely Whiplash. That's the one I'm thinking of. Which is not Old West Canadian.
Get a
right.
light crossbow and some bolts and a shield. Can't get a Pavit's shield. That kind of sucks. You can have this iron rimmed kite shield then. And I'll try and build you a better sword real quick. I'm going to have to make some iron. Probably some steel. Alright. One-handed sword. Let's see what we can make. I mean, I might make just a better sword and give it to myself and give him my old sword. So that's 66 cut damage. It's 69. 70. I don't have fine steel, so I can't do the fine steel warsword blade. So let's do the wide, fullered northern blade. Make it big. Don't have any good guards, unfortunately. 3, 2, 2, 1, 2. All right, thin guard it is.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. You're really making it impossible for me to play the game mode in. Could you remove the boy? You gonna do a little steppy? Come
I'm
on.
sorry, I took my headphones with me.
That's fine. I'm perfectly happy using these ones.
Come here.
Alright, let's see. Cushioned leather grip. Okay, and then I probably don't, I don't have fine steel for that nice pommel. 73, 73. Alright. I think this little crescent thingy looks the coolest, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it small so I thrust and swing quick.
Forge a new Wolfblade.
Alright.
Good.
This is longer and hits harder, but it's a fair amount slower. I think considering I do most of my fighting on horseback, that is worth it. New blade. Who dis? You can have my old broadsword? Yeah, it's definitely better than the one that I crafted you. And then you can have this one, which is better than the one that I crafted you. And then you can have this one, which we hermit crabbed down. Hooray! Everybody gets a new sword. Let's quick break down the sword that he just gave me. Odin. Steelmaker 2, heck yes. Now I can actually make fine steel. I want to fight some war, though. I need to go beat up some bandits.
I feel like beating up bandits isn't technically war.
It isn't.
They know me as Hawk Wolfblade.
I am very tired, and the action voice.
Yeah, I explained at the beginning of this session that it's been a fucking week and my brain is somewhat fried.
Okay, so do you want to tell me what happened with the flood, or...
So, yeah,
or do you want to wait until...
I just went to the bathroom at like 3 o'clock and like there was water streaming down. Not as bad as the first time, but definitely water streaming down. So I put a bucket under it and I called the maintenance people and then I went and checked upstairs and they had turned it off and it stopped eventually.
Okay.
But I don't know if the maintenance people ever actually came, and it sounds like... God, Solaire, you little bully.
What's he doing?
Chomping at Odin's feet. And so essentially what my upstairs neighbor told me is that they had been asking for that to be fixed for a while because it was basically hanging off of the wall, just like it was at our place, which confirmed my suspicion that they fixed ours because we were complaining white people.
Yeah.
But they left the family with like 5 kids who lives above
so
us
many kids.
with a broken ass sink that could fall over at any minute, causing flooding. And it did flood like
It did for
3
like,
months ago.
yeah, not even that long.
And
No, it was like November, wasn't it?
something like that.
Boys!
And they just apparently haven't fixed it yet. She also told me that their heat hasn't worked for like a few weeks, and they just got it fixed.
Okay.
We live in a goddamn slum. Is the
is
moral
the
of this
answer.
story?
Okay.
The story, slory. So that was going on at the same time that I was learning more and more horrifying details about things going on in America otherwise. So it's,
Okay.
I've been stressed out all day.
Yeah.
But I'm having fun as Hawk Wolfblade right now.
So how can we be annoying to our landlords on their behalf?
I don't know, and like, I basically just said if there's anything I can do at any point to help you out, please feel free to let me know, and I'd be more than willing to do so. But she seemed more or less like, well, you know, you already called the repair people, hopefully they'll be here. There's not necessarily a ton else left to do.
Yeah.
Feel like I'm not going to learn how to make sweatshops.
Stiff upper lip is
Definitely
stiff
better.
upper lip is definitely the way to go. You live in one of the coldest places. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our heat is running just fine.
It's running. It doesn't keep our apartment
No,
warm
because the
the
walls-
walls are crumbling and just leak heat directly out into the world.
Yeah. Okay. Though it did. Remember that one time that it just wouldn't turn on?
Yep.
And it was like a day, and then
I do remember that.
and then it like fixed itself.
Do I want Botanian Woodrunners? I mean, wildlings are dope. Let's just get it. Yeah, I want my final army to be like a mix of mostly Vlandian and Botanian troops.
Yeah. Well, we could maybe... It's like, I don't know what their schedules are like upstairs, because it seems like the parents work odd hours.
Yeah.
So I was gonna suggest, like,
way
we
the hell
could
away
go
from the
ask
islands.
tomorrow if the repair people have shown up. And then call them again.
Because, like, the other part of this is that this is the second time flooding has come down through our ceiling. There's gotta be water damage up there. This is, like, an over 100-year-old building. And they're just, like, fine with that, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess let's just keep an eye out for repairmen tomorrow, and if we don't see any, we can call them again.
Yeah.
Because, like, we know we have the power to be annoying enough.
Yeah, apparently we were threatening enough to get them to get some of the shit done to fix our apartment.
Yeah. And I'm sure that upstairs they just don't have time.
I'm sure it's part of that, and I also think
like,
that it's just straight up racism.
I mean,
think
that's
that
also
they just
possible.
they don't expect black people to be able to make an argument in court, and so they don't give a shit about this black family that lives upstairs of us. I genuinely think that's a significant part of it.
Something similar, super like that won't show up till this thing comes off the wall and through the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so when we moved in, our sink was similar, and, like, I like, told the property manager, like, I'm worried about damage, like, injury or damage to the property.
Yeah.
Because it was at, like...
It was, like,
good,
hanging
like,
off
40,
by, like, a
45.
strip of caulk. Like, the caulk was what was holding it to the wall.
It was, like, at a 45-degree angle, like, down from the wall. And presumably, that's what it's like upstairs. You've been up there.
Yeah.
Is it the same sink?
It's the same type of sink. When I was up there the last time, it had completely fallen over, and that's why it was flooding, and that's, like...
Oh, it was off the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like, it's been leaning on the wall ever since, is basically what the lady told me. Like, they just
Dear
hadn't fixed
God.
it. And they've got, like, 3-year-old kids there.
Yeah, they're
They've got,
tiny
like,
children.
toddlers.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, well, I'm gonna run on back to Botanian Lands and maybe do a tour of there. This was our sink before. We got them to fix it, and they built, like, a vanity that holds it up
Right,
now.
it was just like it's like a little IKEA thing.
And it probably cost them all of $100 to fucking install it.
Yeah.
But apparently the same thing was going on upstairs, and they just haven't done dick all about it.
Okay. Remind me tomorrow morning. I will start sending strongly worded emails to the property manager.
Like, the lesson that I'm taking from this is that they care more about white people's cats than they do about the safety of black children. Like,
they don't care about our cats,
no,
but
they don't. They're more worried about us suing because, black people just gotta take it.
Okay, yeah, I will. We have the contact for the property manager and the services coordinator.
Yeah.
I will email them both tomorrow.
And, like, this is a really crummy apartment, so, like, it's for working class people, but, like, they're just negligent. It's a slum. It's just a slum.
They're doing the minimum work possible. Yeah.
Alright, Botanians, what can I do for you? I don't got any prisoners right now, so no thank you for that quest. They've got highborn youths. The youths are here! These are the ones who turn into those Fion champions that I love so much. Unfortunately, that guy doesn't have a quest for me, so I can't make him like me more. Deliver a herd to Oxhall. I can do that. I'm on my way back to Vlandia.
They know me as Hawk Wolfblade. I will deliver your cows for you.
Oh, did you just overload my goddamn party? You did. Get out of here, Botanian peasants. Sinalf of the Hills. You should probably be in the archery line. I don't need you getting taken out. And also, I don't think I've assigned you as the scout yet, which was stupid of me. Parties. My party. Sinalf of the Hills. Scout. Hawk Wolfblade. Quartermaster. Dinaric the Brave. He doesn't have anything. You don't have anything useful. Alright.
Onward and forward.
So there, it's not bad.
Brave companions.
Folks can just show up randomly in your party? No. So that guy was I hired him. I specifically found him in a tavern and hired him because
What happened that overloaded your party?
That was because I took that quest to take the herd, and whenever you do that, they give you 2 peasants theoretically to watch over the cows. But there's no penalty for kicking them out of your party immediately, so that's what I did.
Gotcha.
Caravan ambush, fencing stolen goods. You got a tournament? Alright, let's do this caravan ambush.
I will not commit crimes by fencing stolen goods. Those bandits are attacking the merchants. Not on my watch.
They're gonna be on horseback again.
Alright, be careful.
Good news though, I might get some horses. Which I can definitely use.
Yeah.
Alright, let's play this one a little bit more defensively.
Right. Well, you do have full health now, which is nice.
That is nice. I do like having full health. Alright, Cav, join me. I love the way that weapons just magnet themselves to your back and clip through whatever they need to clip through to make it work. Alright, so these guys are fading off to the left. Let's go counter them. These guys are the ones with bows. Oh. Well, somebody got him.
There's a
Don't you shoot arrows
confused
at
pack
me.
mule over there. Yeah, these are more mounted pillagers.
Yeah. So it must be part of this doing the ambush quest. Because they make the specific point of saying these are not normal bandits. They move faster than most bandits would. But it used to just be normal bandits.
Just on horses?
Yeah,
or?
not on horses, just their normal selves. But I guess they changed it around and actually made it make sense with the dialogues. Oh.
What I love about this game is how people on YouTube, spend many, many hours of their lives ranking units from least to most effective, and then another because it's in early access,
And then another patch comes
through and just
completely
completely gets rid of all that.
Victory.
Oh, do you want me to get you some water? For the action voice that you're doing?
I've been sipping water.
And hurting your throat?
Staying on top of it.
Okay.
Volandian infantry. More crossbows.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of these sharpshooters. They're not actually the best ranged units you can get. Those would definitely be the Fions. But they hit really hard, and they are useful in melee too, so that's why I'm rocking them. Plus, I just think they look fucking cool with their huge shields.
I like their hoods.
They're like helmet hood combo.
I'm glad we caught up to you in time. Who knows what could have happened?
I think the action voice is getting worse. Less intelligible. Here's one of these guys again. Brigand!
Surrender or die, brigand.
I think I'm just going to order my infantry to charge because I want to level up the last of my tier 1 troops.
Okay.
So I might actually lose a guy because I'm not going to use any of my other good soldiers.
Just charge in myself with my infantry. Men, I fight with you.
100 meters away. Let's do some couched lance. They shouldn't have too many large spears with which to hit me before I hit them. Aw, but then I just missed. That's a thing that I do have to take into account, is I could just suck and miss.
It's always a possibility.
And run into a tree.
Get 'em, men. I have great faith in you.
Don't block my spear, you peasant. Oh, that guy got shot right in the butt, huh?
Time for polo.
Alright, that guy's gonna get away.
An honorable victory.
This is my revenge voice.
Calling them a peasant and then stabbing them. Big 80s vibe.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I do need more cavalry, frankly, but I think I'm going to stick with making more swordsmen. I need my infantry line to not be garbage. Yeah, so the Vlandians, like, this is their whole deal. They're just, like, straight up early medieval, so, like, Western Europeans.
Boys.
Solaire, leave your brother alone, little turd.
Give me that loot.
What time is that? It is 7:55. I think it's time to wrap up.
Well, let me get back to Oxhall. Let's finish this mission, because I will not remember that I have somebody else's cows that I'm supposed to deliver the next time I play.
Be like, cows, I'm gonna eat these.
Oh yeah, let's just slaughter these, or sell them. So I've got 18 grand. I think today went pretty well. My party isn't much bigger than it was, but it's certainly a lot more experienced, and I've made a lot of money.
Oh yeah, you've got way more money than...
My clan tier is almost tier 2.
Your renegade tier.
My renegade tier.
I would be open to changing my banner as well. Like, we could definitely...
You should make the sword bigger so it doesn't keep getting eaten by stuff. Look at it. Okay. It's not bad.
But yeah, we got lots of good symbols we could make into our banner.
No, so there is
More
a bully,
swords.
and... is there a multi-sword
I was
emblem?
going to say, is there a 3-sword option? I don't think so, actually. Which is unfortunate. There's this very fat sword.
There's a bigger sword.
There's a bigger sword. There's this sword.
There's 3 arrows. Yeah.
Do that.
That's not bad. I kind of like that.
He's not cool enough to do Celtic knots.
No, that's not his vibe.
It's not his thing. So we
Oh,
got
no. Scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down. That one with the arrow.
Oh.
The renegade.
Can you put like 30 up there?
The renegade comes for you.
All right, we'll stick with that for now.
I feel like it's extremely anachronistic.
Yes.
And
A zigzag arrow.
yeah.
Do I have level up stuff? I do.
Yeah.
More likely to dismount cavalry. Nah, just dismount people.
Gotta knock him off the horses as soon as you get the opportunity.
Alright, who am I delivering these cows to? Normand the Potter. Alright, Normand.
They know me as Hawk
What?
Wolfblade.
You will get fed when it's time.
Here's your cows.
Alright, I will clean up my inventory.
Okay.
Anything actually worth keeping? Probably not. Yeah, this is all worse than stuff that I've currently got. Let's buy some more horses. I pretty desperately need to be moving faster than I have been.
Yeah, you're not gonna catch any outlaws.
Need to be able to move fast enough to outrun my past. To outrun my pain.
So in the context, yes, the cats are perturbed because they think it's food time. They generally start this an hour before food time.
Yep.
So...
That is accurate.
And so they're getting in each other's way and being butts.
Swing damage 33. Wow, that's terrible.
Like, the vet asks it, like, are they friends yet? I'm like, no, they're kind of like two young children in the backseat of a car on a road trip.
Could I perhaps make a blade that even the hawk could not wield?
Boys.
That is a much better sword already.
Odin, why don't you come up here?
It's only steel, so I could make this. All right, final thing. I will make.
Okay.
I will make a new Wolfblade, and I'll
Okay.
even name it the Wolfblade.
Are you gonna do a new Wolfblade every session?
I feel like that's probably a good idea, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, this is the way to go.
He is giving me kissies.
Let's do small pommel.
I kind of like that crescent pommel.
Yeah, me too.
That's cool.
Now, to forge the Wolfblade.
Oh.
8 points in the smithing skill. Alright.
All right, that's a $10,000 fucking dollar sword. Hell yeah! Let's hermit crab all of the swords down the list. Yep. And you do not wield two-handed swords. All right.
Well done.
You can hang on to those desert horses. Sell that sword. And I think that's where we're going to wrap things up for tonight, guys. So thank you very much for joining me. It was really nice having you guys come and hang out and
Thank you for
talk.
keeping him company while I was gone.
Yeah, it was very fun. We will be streaming again on Saturday at 6 o'clock. We're talking about potentially doing another weekday stream, starting that as a new thing, just
Yeah.
because Maddie is going to be a little bit more available for that.
Right.
Going forward.
But I think this Saturday we're going to do more Darkest Dungeon.
Yeah, we're going to do more Darkest Dungeon, so hopefully we will see you then.
Yeah, you can help me name some
friends.
some more friends. Gonna make some more friends and fight some fish people.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Goodbye, Hawk Wolfblade.
goodbye, Hawk Wolfblade.
Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.
We love you.